Hello Live Wires, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today it's Tip Tuesday. Today I'm going to show you how to make bead stoppers. You can also buy them on the Beadalon website or on Amazon. I'm using the artistic wire, coiling gizmo, memory wire, or you can use stainless steel wire. I have my crimping pliers, my beading wire, and some smooth crimps. You will need flush cutters, tweezer nose pliers, precision round nose pliers, and memory wire cutters. So we are going to take the coiling gizmo and add about a 10 to 12 inch piece of bracelet size memory wire and attach it to the rod, and then we are going to make a nice tight coil. So hold the memory wire firmly, pushing down on your finger, winding the rod, and making a nice tight coil. You can make it about 3/4 of an inch as you like, and we are going to remove it from the rod, and then we're using memory wire cutters to clip the end. You don't want to ruin your good flush cutters, so we're using the memory wire cutters, and we are going to clip both ends so we have this coil that is left. And then we need to take some pliers and just separate the end of the coil. So we have two coils that are at the end that we're going to bend over. This creates a kind of handle. So we're just going to bend over the first two coils, and then we will do the same on the other side. Just separate the last two coils, and then take our flat nose pliers and bend them out just to separate them. And you could bend them back a little bit more so they're angled down on either side. Keep in mind the memory wire is quite stiff, so it will hold its shape. So now we're just going to push it so the middle of the coil opens. We'll slide in our beading wire, and it's going to hold in place. I have about 6 inches of beading wire. So now we've added our beads with a crimp on either end, and we're going to fold it in half, and then we will pinch those crimps with the crimping tool. The instructions for the crimping tool come on the package. You have to make an initial fold in the crimp, and then at that point it's secure, so you can remove the bead stopper, and then we pinch the crimps so they're folded over. These are my favorite crimping pliers that I've ever tried. Xuron has some great tools. So now I'm going to take another 2mm smooth crimp, and we're going to hold the ends of the beading wire together, and we will slide on the crimp. Hold it in about the position you want, and we're going to push the other end of the beading wire through, and then we want to make sure those beads are centered in a teardrop shape, and then we're going to take one of the ends and feed it back through the crimp to create a loop at the top. Now pull down the wire. This part's a little tricky to get it centered, but you can adjust it, and then we're going to crimp that little crimp bead at the top. So fold it in half, pinch it closed, and then we can clip our ends with the flush cutters on either side. We will just clip those ends close to the crimp. So that's our basic earring, and then you can add a pre-made earring hook. Just slide it on there, close it up. So there's our beautiful earring. There's the pair. And then if you like, you can purchase the Beadalon bead stoppers on their website or on Amazon. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making videos. And if you'd like to share photos of your wire art and jewelry, be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. And if you'd like to check out my work on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and funky jewelry. I also have a mailing list, so if you'd like to sign up below, I'll send you my Wire Art Essentials ebook. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.